Hello again, and welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day, and thank you for taking the time to support the channel. My name's Hello Good Game, pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video, showcasing a new Mythic Rank standard best of one deck every single Dizzy, playing Orzhov Control in the top 1000 Mythic Rank mid-month, which is fairly impressive. And we actually have a 71% win rate with this build, which is fairly impressive. Really smooth draw and consistent removal in the deck, coupled with a fair amount of life gain as well. So looking forward to breaking down the deck list for you all, discussing the strategies and synergies held within, giving you a deeper understanding of how to pilot the deck effectively. And then we'll demonstrate within the Mythic Rank gameplay footage against the best decks as well as players in-game. And we'll conclude with my deck review, final thoughts, and channel news. If you want to help out, just leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and join the community Discord if you'd like any help with your own personal deck. We're pleased to give you any advice that you may be looking for. Cheers. All links are in the description below. Well, let's take a look at the deck, yeah?
It's a new lap record!
Removal and more removal. So this is a black and white control deck that focuses around removal and drawing cards, coupling this with life gain to sustain ourselves, into that mid and late game where we can start generating more value per turn than our opponents can, right? Often aggro decks can generate more value per turn earlier on until, about turn 4, turn 5, at which point, the favor does swing your way. We do have some Planeswalkers in the build, some field wipes in the build, some draw engines in the build, as well as, some single target removal and just general value, I guess you could call it, right? So, first things first, our single target, cut down, 1 mana, creature, total power and toughness 5 or less, you'll destroy that at instant speed, as well at instant speed for 2 mana, destroying creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Their controller will create 2 map tokens, get lost. The map tokens are not really a problem. We'll prioritize our get lost on creatures with mana value 3 or more, and this will give us the opportunity to use Temporary Lockdown for 3 mana as our first field wipe, exiling until it leaves the battlefield each permanent with mana value 2 or less, which is great. So that will include the map tokens, which is pretty advantageous since we get such nice removal for 2, and then we strip them of the value that is generated on their side. While we're here, we may as well talk about Sunfall for 5 mana at sorcery speed, exiling all creatures, incubate X, where X is the total number of creatures exiled this way. Pay 2 to transform it into a creature, at which point it can defend your planeswalkers, it can attack for tempo, whatever it needs to do, right? And then our single target is out of the way. Our field wipes are out of the way. We have additional single target with the Wandering Emperor's -2 for 4 mana, 3 starting loyalty with flash, activating abilities at instant speed the turn that it enters play. -2, exile target tapped creature, you gain 2 life. As well as Kaya's -3 ability. 6 starting loyalty with Hexproof for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Whew! And that -3 will exile target creature or enchantment. If it wasn't an aura, create a token that's a copy of it, except it is a 1/1 white spirit with flying in addition to its other types, right? So some nice removal here as well. The Wandering Emperor is a nice segue through that -2 for that life gain, right? Gaining 2 life. Kaya can also gain life, +2. Each opponent loses 3 life, and you gain 2 life. And then her final ability, 0, you draw 2 cards, then each opponent may scry 1, which is a good transition to our life gain. But first, let's finally talk about the +1 ability, which we don't really use a lot, and the -1 ability. +1, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains first strike until the end of turn. -1, creating a 2/2 token creature, which is good to defend your planeswalkers and maybe, get a nice block in on your opponent's creatures just in general. So, aside from those abilities, the life gain can segue now into the Union of the third path for 3 mana instant speed, gaining life equal to the number of cards in our hand, as well as drawing a card before that triggers, which is a substantial amount of life, more so than not, especially when coupled with all of the draw and card advantage that our deck has to offer. Sunset Revelry for 2 at sorcery. If your opponent has more life than you, gain 4 life. Again, substantial. If they have more cards in hand than you, draw a card. And if they have more creatures in play than you, create 2 1/1 tokens, which is very, very good. The life gain, the tokens to chump block with, the draw, all very, very valuable for such little mana, right? And then into, some of our more important or valuable value engines. We'll call them draw engines for now. The Phyrexian Arena for 3 mana as an enchantment, and I mean this because the Revelry and the Path trigger once, right? They're instant speed and sorcery speed spells, whereas the enchantment and artifact can trigger each turn, right? So we can compound this value. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and lose 1 life, right? So this is really nice with a deck that has so much life gain in it, especially when, we're drawing more life gain cards. And then the Celestis for 3 mana, tapping for mana of any color. Day-night cycle starts when it enters, if it hasn't already. And whenever the cycle changes from day to night, day through no casting on that turn, night through a double cast on that turn to go to the other. Or you pay 3 and tap the Celestis to manually trigger it. But when it does change, you're going to gain 1 life, draw a card, and if you do choose to draw the card, discard a card, which is, again, really nice. The card draw, the life gain, and so much of each that will use Sheoldred as well for 4 mana, 4/5 with Death Touch. Whenever you draw, gain 2 life. Whenever they draw, they lose 2 life. So this is quite nice. We do have the Mirrex to create 1/1 mites. We have the Field of Ruin to control our opponent's Mirrexes or their other creature lands, which have become more common. We will be utilizing the Fortress, a 1/4, and when it attacks, the defending player will lose 2 life, and we gain 2 life. So again, more life gain here, which is quite nice. And then the Mire to bring back a legendary, and our Emperor to deal 4 damage on attacking or blocking. We have the Sanctum and the Caves for our dual lands, as well as the Fortress, and then a few basics, right? So this is the deck. We have a very, very, very nice win rate with it that we'll showcase when we wrap up. But before then, today's gameplay footage. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord, and most importantly, kick back, relax, and enjoy. It's kind of weird not starting with 3 lands in your hand. I would like to every match if possible. But sometimes these things don't come to fruition as we'd really like them to. Oh, okay, that's allowable though. We can play this to get our arena out. I don't mind that. As long as we hit our land drops, right? Take this. Nice. Okay. I might actually sit up for this. The Initiate can destroy the arena. They do get a land, which is good. Fight rigging. Okay. We do have a get lost for that. 4th land. Thank you. Hitting that 5th is also important. Toss up the block skis. Thank you. And then we can direct our, you know, life surplus into draws via the arena. Easy removal next turn. Ideally, we get the Emperor out before we Sunfall. But double draw is glorious. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Land out. I do have to remove this. And we're not going to hit them with the Sunfall and the rigging. So this is kind of unfortunate. But to keep the double draw, it's double remove. Well, they can keep rigging for now. We'll hold up, get lost, and, you know, maybe it doesn't need to be used. I'm not going to use Sunfall just on a single creature, though. They have protection in hand, question mark? Who's a dirty dog? Oh, yes, you are. I mean, we're going to take it because it destroys our draw engine. So it's just like... Sadly, priority removal. And 2 of them. Well, I mean, I guess that's the same as I have 2 removal spells. It only is fair. Huh. Okay. Remember that Sunfall you didn't use? It's okay. It's okay, it happens. And for some reason, they didn't destroy Arena. Which I am a massive fan of. Like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. Okay, okay. Replaces itself off the top. Maybe there's an answer? Question mark? They're going to kill their own creature, reducing our incubate token from 4 to 3 while accumulating their own clue token, acting as a draw. Second hopeful out, and yet again, Sunfall wins a game of Magic. Big surprise. And the crowd goes wild, but the double draw though, right? Yes. We could gain more life even. I will. Great idea. And then I think still attack or just big chill. I don't want them killing this. But just say like whatever. Let them have it. Well, then they'll definitely remove it though. Screw it. We should bash in a little bit. Go to Bashadelphia. We both have plenty of life. They may hopeful the token. They may also play a creature to get the rigging off. Okay, ossification on the token. And then they tap out again. Oh my lord. Will they ever destroy our arena? Question mark. It's a beautiful world. If you're watching, understand, and you don't understand, like if you don't, I'm sure you do. Your removal should prioritize their value engine, something that's generating value for them, specifically with repetition turn after turn, as our arena does, right? You definitely don't want your opponent going to Value Town. And that's your, ultimate destination. You're like, ooh, planning a vacation, are we? Like, fight rigging is, pretty valuable. They're getting +1 counters on their creatures. I am getting just straight up draws, which is great. They do get a free play put into Battlefield, but at this point, how do you not already have the mana just to play it? So. Hey, that's a good draw. Not saying no to that. Celestis out. Man. I'm so sorry, opponent. I'm so sorry. Are you HGG? I could be, if you'd like me to be. The arena with Sunfall? Stop. Stop it. It's a big hit. Sunfall, right? Fair and playable. I like how the Celestis offsets the arena as well. Pretty cool. Specifically within a control deck. I want to say mid-range, but not really. Like, better in control decks, I feel like. Just draw, right? Of course, just general draw spells are good too. But something that draws over and over again. Just lovely. The Duelist draws over and over again as we prioritize our removal on it. Immediately getting the win. So I think I'm just going to throw this back for better land, right? It's a good hand if we can curve to 4. But I can't, it's just like, I just can't do it. Not with this client. Keeping 6, tossing Kaya back. She's way too expensive. And, well, we're already discarding. Lovely. So I like to keep Celestis. I guess Arena is better than the Path. Whatever. Maybe I'm a mono black tech too, dude. Fear my potential removal. Which definitely doesn't exist, but still, be afraid. I want to continue to hold that information to myself, the planes. Because you know what people use with planes. That's not funny. Actually, I guess they already know because the Path. Stop it! Well, maybe they didn't. I don't want to throw away my Sunfall's the thing. But Arena is so good to keep. Do I throw away a land? Dang, dude. Living on the absolute edge. Whoa! Absolutely eating our hand away. Wow, 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 wow. Well, I guess, some things aren't meant to be. That's incredible. Down to 11 as well. Woof. No draw. Creatures are good. Life is good. Celestis is better. Obviously, I wish we had another land so we could double cast, but beggars can't be choosers. Yeah. Bro, my back is itchy. Sheoldred, LOL. Hilarious. You've gone wild. I don't want to draw cards anymore. We'll cast this first, just gain the life. I mean, if it draws a Sunfall, I'll allow it. Remember the time we threw our Sunfall away? We had to, though. Like, they were triple discard? That's impressive. I hate this game. Tough decision, dude. We draw to 1. Oh, I guess we should have double blocked. I don't think the Celestis is going to trigger, though, right? Did they cast? Yeah. Good game. Going first with limited land, but it should be fine. What could go wrong, right? This way? Yes, there we go. Mono red, but not on the play. So we can take advantage of that, I believe. We'll deal with this later. Hopefully with some other things all at once. Yep. We don't really care too much. That way, if it's a trample, they can only use it on 1. So they decide not to use it because it's not trample, and they also don't use it on me. Interesting. Land out. Past turn, we do have a lockdown available, so, you know, let's just survive and try to grab 2-3 cards at once if we can. Hi. You shall not pass. Hit for 2 to 21. And then say goodbye to your map tokens. Bye. All right, that's not too shabby. Pretty good. A third Swift Spear. Well, I guess I'll kill the adversary first and foremost. They still have 3 in hand after the draw. That's substantial. Land attack for life gain. Sign me up, homie. Hit for 3, up to 22. They keep their creature, but, you know. It's okay. It's okay. The life gain is, you know, most likely going to offset the majority of their damage output. And what's that last card in hand? What is that last card in hand? Just keep hitting them, right? Something they didn't cast that they could. A land? That would just be the saddest thing I've ever... Also swing in. You know, grab some life back and continue to deal damage. This is 3 damage with 2 life gain. We shouldn't be able to tempo a red deck as a control build. It should be basically out of the question. Chandra! Okay, I like that. They just plus to 4, right? We get hit for 4.
Give a toast? I'd love to.
Not too shabby. Land out. Fortress. Chandra, hit for 2. Just the life gain, life gain, life gain, life gain, right? That's how we're winning this match.
Ooh, payback's gonna be spicy.
Cut down is up. We'll see what they have. They might draw. Wow. Into a Litnin. 1 Litnin Strick. What are those other 2 cards, though, my friend? We will check and see if we can get it. If not, you know, we've confirmed next turn. Oh, we get it. That's disgusting. I'm so sorry. More land? That's going to be frustrating to deal with.
Shows no mercy, so neither will I.
Good game. Top 1 hundo. Lord have mercy. Serious. This is no joke. Well, they really need Get Lost open. It's going to be a token that will just lock down, so. It wasn't a token. I was expecting the Virtue to hit. Homie, what are you doing over there? What you doing over there, Willis? Oh. This is strange. They must be just mono white mid-ranger control, right? Something is happening. We could draw, but we may as well wait until they have more creatures than us and grab some chump blockers. You're a wandering empire. Just blast them? Absolutely. Absolutely, Boogie. Make your token. Your toucan, Sam. It's fine. If they don't use this, we take them. Them using it is smart. Ossification is no joke. All right. Please and thank you. It's really against like aggro decks, right? We do get the Explore token, the map. as well as the samurai. Do they have spot removal? We could just draw this way. Draw a card, no life gain. Meh. I'd rather push it to the limit. Immediately removed. Another? Okay. Let's draw Adelphia. A secondary Celestis can be discarded with ease. No stress there. Quite straightforward. Oh, no. My draw engine. Bully, bro.
Guards, to me.
Ugh. I am saddened by these events we've witnessed today. We get a draw. We don't get any life. But I don't care about that so much. Hello? This will pull the ossification, right? Undoubtedly. As long as they don't sunfall before me. Right? I think we're good. No blocks. Go. It's all yours, dude. I'd rather the additional 2 on the token that you'll take with the sunfall. Fine. Ossification is kind of a tricky one, though, right? Like, it's sorcery speed, so... Okay. That's a good card. Was a good card. Still is. No token here, though. And we get to just straight up Dunkadelphia on the Wandering Emperor. Loving this opportunity. I'm going to hold up, get lost, and then also do a cycle tonight. Make the most out of our Celestis. It's some advantage that we have over them we should try to utilize. I'd like to, you know, have some AoE as well as some single target damage here, so that's fine. We do lose our token, which again is acceptable. I didn't expect to lay down arms earlier. I'm surprised they're not bringing out their land for that. Huh. Do they have another Wandering Emperor? Is that why they didn't do it? Their third? No. No. I refuse to believe. Okay, just like a straight up block. Allowable. I'm gonna keep the land for later. Down to 23. Oh no. Oh no.
And we all live with our lives.
To the Shadow Realm.
This up. Shot.
It's not good though, right? Like that virtue's still there. I don't know how we end up in these scenarios, but alas, here we are. We get the land removed. I mean, that is not bad, right? Keep this in hand. Settle! Commando? That's pretty good. Virtue active. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, that's a big boy. This costs 4. Well, actually, technically only 3. I'm going to go for it. Toss our land. Manually push it today. And then we'll fold back over tonight immediately by not casting. Just cycle through the deck. And you know what? I would cast it now even. All attack. All aboard! That's what it should say instead of all attack. That would be great. And turn back to night. Draw Adelphia. Toss the land. We still have 34 in deck. They're at 41. Land in hand. Off the Explorer. And another. Wow. I almost misclicked. I almost misclicked that. They are just gonna take our Celestis with the sacrifice, but it's, you know, had to happen. Ossification on our Emperor.
Until next time, then.
And our Kaya, at this point, I think should survive. And we can take that ossification from them. There's nothing actually for us to take. But again, this should win us the game.
I can't stand by when evil threatens the multiverse.
Just dealing damage. We have lethal next turn with the land attack. Top 100 player. 30 life. Easy peasy. We gained 300 ranks off that win. That's impressive. Wow. Going first into a Celestis on 3. I like it. It's definitely not bad. Not entirely sure I'm a fan, but this, oof, yeah, could get pretty aggressive, right? We could make them pay for their mistakes, chat. I guess it really depends on this turn. Are they a bad penguin? With the double D's. Ooh, hello. Could be really good penguin here, right? Could have counter magic. No, because their Thalia's out and it taxes them too. Hey, yo, River. That's all right. They can get it back. They just have to remove it. Another Thalia. Inti in the house as well. Look at you, Adelphia. guess we just pass over. Or do we confirm Sunfall next turn? Oh, confirming Sunfall is probably our best option. It's definitely not a bad one. I mean, if we top deck a land, it was the wrong one, because then we don't have the Emperor out post Sunfall already. But, you know, we'll get there, and they do discard. Drawing off the top into exile. Able to play this card this turn. Wacky colors here. Interesting. No land. Counterspell? No counterspell. Goodness gracious. Is this what you guys feel like? This is why you... Third Thalia? They're even trying to stop us, but they just can't do it. 9 life only. Let's pass over. Celestis should help mitigate any of the damage. Oh, this is a telltale sign that I've got another, though. When you throw an Emperor and you, like, there's not one, it's like, come on. Now I know. And I actually kind of don't mind if you know is the thing.
I hope
Okay.
you're ready to lose.
Again, top 200 player, you know? We're killing it. Sunfall. That's all you need. All right, keeping 7. It's acceptable. Land out, hashtag fear my removal. There's obviously no removal in hand, but untapped swamp, destroy. Untapped island, counterspell. Untapped mountain, damage. Untapped white source, could be a couple things. Untapped green, protection. Again, could be a couple things. They all could be a couple things, let's be honest. But the assumption is really apparent for untapped black, blue, and red, typically. Thalia Adelphia? Is that what's happening today? Wow. Very interesting. If you play an Adeline, I am going to flip out. Take 2? Yeah, because if they have a second copy, I don't want them playing it. So we'll go to end step first if they're going to just leave their mana untapped. Okay, Guardian's pretty good. Should I just build to 4 and exile them both? Save cut down for later. No. Play your Arena on 3. Or even your Celestis is smart. Celestis is probably better to begin with. Let's get it out there, bruh. I think it's acceptable. We don't mind the attacks. We have plenty of life gain. And we've got good field coverage if they spam. Ow. Okay. Okay. That's a good one, yeah. Try to find our land or just take the clean? I think just take the clean up. It's a big difference in damage output, right? It's a good thing we did. I need another. Dang. Maybe we should have just, Okay. So let's first draw. Gain a bunch of life. Enough life that they're probably screaming at their computer. But wait, there's more. 10 life on the turn. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, dude. Stop. But wait, there's more. They've got 3 cards in hand. Pretty nice field state as well. Oh man, we need a Sunfall badly, dude. Oh. From bad to worse for ourselves. That's not good. Another night? Dang. Okay, that is brutal. Sunfall off the top. And then we're still kind of screwed. Yu-Gi-Oh! All right. I mean, it's going to keep us in the game. Not today, Kaiba. All right, I mean, they still have a really nice field here, right? We survive, but we're not winning. Second Sunfall off the top, different story. We need 2 mana up for our token. We have access to 6, 7. What's that last card? Last 2 cards. Brutal Cathar. Not bad. That's why I didn't want to bring the token out yet. But, you know, we'll get that back later, hopefully. Are they going for it? Dude, what's mine say? You think they've got another one? Or straight up removal? That would be interesting. There's no way. There's no way. Nice, dude. Bro. All right, we have a surprise Sheoldred block. We keep it day, so it remains a 3/2. What'd you get, Willis? What are you doing over there? I'm coming over. All right. Not great, though, you know? Take the land. Taking 10 damage, down to 10. Leave them the land, take the 2 tokens. Take 8. Take 1 token. Take 4. It's responsible. I really wanted to take the land there, but 10 life? That's aggressive, right? So take 1 token. You know, we'll block the 6 damage. I think that's pretty responsible. And taking the Vanguard's a no-brainer. Maybe double block the... no. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably throw it away. I was kind of hoping for a land, but whatever. The draw on Sheoldred's still good. That's not bad either. They can keep their token. Should we manually force? Yes. Absolutely. Let's send it back today. Land can go. More life with Sheoldred. No attack. We're defending the Adeline. We don't want to see more knights. Right? We really don't want to see anything. More brutal Cathars. There's the recruiter, right? They're using the extraction specialist we see as well. Beautiful. Nice draws here. Against an aggro deck, this life gain is beautiful. Oh, please, don't mind if I do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. So that's definitely a card. Top 150 we're taking down there into the top 18 or top 800. Mind me. Easy wins. If you want to, win games, I think that this is a great build right now. Well, Oakley Dokley, pretty decent deck. I mean, there's obviously no surprise that a Sunfall build is coming in with 71% win rate. I get it. However, we are in the mid-month, right, at this point. So the competition is getting far more aggressive, I think, as the month goes on. And we're still able to, just slay the top 1,000 with it. So I don't think it gets much better than that. Obviously, like, how high of a rank do you really need? And at that point, it just comes down to putting more time in, playing more games than the other people, right? So, a super viable deck that I think, if you are a fan of Control, you'll have a lot of fun with. So, cheers. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, if you have any suggestions for the deck, don't hesitate. Comments below. Let me know what you think of the build, how we could improve upon it. Again, join the community Discord. That is available to everyone within the link in the description below if you're looking for advice on your own deck as well. And, most importantly, is have a magical day. We'll see you soon in the next.